Good morning everyone, this is Jas Mohammad Khan and I welcome you in today's segment. In today's segment, I welcome you with flower student. As you know that the flower is the important part of the plant and it helps the plant in sexual reproduction because it has the different reproductive parts. It may be male reproductive part, it may be female reproductive part, it may be both male and female. So today we will discuss about the flower in detail, student. So the branch of biology or botany that deals with the study of flower is known as anthology. What we call it? It is known as anthology, student. And the farming that is done for obtaining the flower, that farming is known as floriculture. What we call that? Floriculture. And floriculture is also important, student, as you know that the flowers are used for the different purposes, especially for the worship we use the flowers, for welcoming the guest but we use the flowers, for having the fragrance in our surrounding we use the flowers, to decorate the walls and the ceilings what we use flowers. Now that's why the floriculture or anthology is the important branch of agriculture or botany, student. Now the first topic of this branch, student, it is inflorescence. Inflorescence. Now what is inflorescence? Inflorescence is the arrangement of flowers on the plant. Now there are the two types of fluorescence is found inside the plant. If we observe the plants, then the flowers grow with the help of the two types of arrangement, student. First arrangement of the flower is known as racemose arrangement or racemose inflorescence. Second arrangement of the flower is known as cymose inflorescence. Now what is the difference in between them? Like I have these two flowers, student. One is the flower of jasmine and another is the flower of sadabahar. They have which type of arrangement on the plant? They have racemose arrangement, student, in which the growth of main axis is definite. The growth of main axis is definite and the flowers grow from the lateral part of the plant. They don't grow from the apical part of the plant, student. It is known as racemose arrangement. But what happens in the cymose? In this, the growth of main axis is indefinite and the plants grow from the apical part of the plant, student, apical part of the plant, this like this, and this arrangement is known as cymose arrangement, and in this the growth of main axis is indefinite. Now we come on the next. In this, in the racemose, the old flowers are present at the basal part. Old flowers are present at the basal part, student, basic part of this. And in this, the old flowers are present at the apical side of the plant. Apical means at the top they are found. Next is they have acropetal arrangement, means their petals have the acropetal arrangement, student. But in this, in cymose, they have basipetal arrangement. Basipetal arrangement, student. With this, what difference they have? Next difference is number of flower is definite, student, and we can easily count them. In which arrangement, student? In the racemose arrangement. But in Simo's arrangement, the number of flowers is indefinite. We can't count them easily. And this arrangement is known as indefinite. Means the number of the flower is indefinite. In which arrangement, student? In the Simo's inflorescence. So there are the two type of inflorescence. First is racemose, second is cymose. Now we come on the parts of the flower. There are four parts of the flower, student. First part is the basic part of the flower, that is known as sepal. And there is another word we also use, and this word is known as calyx. So for sepal, what word you can use? You can use calyx, student. CALYX, calyx. Second is colorful part. This part of the flower, colorful part. This part is known as petal. And another scientific word that we use for this is corolla, student. Corolla. And corolla is the most attractive part of the flower, from which the animals, insects are attracted towards the flower. And it is also the most aromatic part of the flower, student. And it also has the fragrance, and that fragrance also attracts the insects and the animals. And with the help of the attraction of the insects and the animals, these flowers are pollinated, student. Now we come on the next parts. These two parts, calyx and corolla, student, they are the accessory part. Of the flower. There are the two reproductive parts are found in the flower, student, and these reproductive parts are known as androecium and the gynoecium. Androecium is the male reproductive part, and the gynoecium is female reproductive part, and they are found inside the flower, student, and they are surrounded by the petals. Now, male reproductive parts are found in the form of stamens, and female reproductive part is found in the form of carpel or pistil, student. So these are the parts of the flower. In our next segment, we will discuss about these parts in detail, and we will also discuss about the formula of the flowers. Yes, student, formula of the flowers we will discuss. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.